Carry on, wayward son.
Alright, welcome
Wrong
everybody
button.
to another night of Revenge is Best Served with a Pistol. And last time, y'all had successfully fled from the Popo, and you wound up in a scrapyard. You collapsed the tower to block them from getting to y'all. Met some goblins who had a task for you to help you get out of here, and you also met up with a dwarf named Roland,
Roll it.
who has been helping y'all. You successfully used the crane to unclog the drain and move a steel box. You had to deal with some swarms and some oozes, and that was where we left y'all. I'm going to unpause the game. You had looted everything, and what would y'all like to do?
Cautiously make our way towards where the box is blocking, I'd assume.
Okay. So the area the box was blocking was over here. You just start moving your characters across. If you ever get too far, I'll just move you back to where you need to be, so.
And we're picking up the little plant girl too, so
Yeah, I'll
just
move everybody across when you get there.
Yeah,
My
I was going
assumption
to
is
carry her.
they're all following y'all is how I'm going to treat that. Alright, as y'all wind that corner, I'm going to have you stop. And as you look down south, you see, just want to make sure everybody can see down here, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Alright, everybody should see that. Several benches, constructed from stacked crates and sheets of metal, line the southwestern corner of this area, creating a makeshift workshop. Each table is cluttered with tools, screws, machine parts, alchemical lab, and various projects in different stages of construction. One path through the junk leads away to the north, and another to the west. You just came from the west, and what would y'all like to do?
I think first we want to search down here.
Alright, I am...
Game's paused.
I know I saw it pause because I wanted to
Yeah.
try to test something real quick.
Okay.
Great, so I'm a caster. I want to look at all the stuff. Find anything usable.
Oh, never mind. I guess that was a mod they had. So, can I have everybody make a perception check for me? Game is unpaused.
Blind.
Yes, please.
Blind GM roll.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Want to make sure. Perception.
All right. So,
nope. Sorry, I missed. What did we need to roll there?
blind perception check, please.
It always takes a minute to remember where everything is.
Should be under attributes.
It's under attributes or front page of your character sheet.
There we go.
All right. Wallace, you will be the only one to notice this. As you are looking around to the south, you start to notice some of the junk moving. So the way that'll work is you will not be targeted by this, but I will get to make an attack against somebody else that's not you.
I was going to say I never put my whip away, so good thing.
Can I get everybody to roll for initiative, please?
You have to turn on the encounter.
Oh, did not start. Sorry.
great
see.
roll.
Does mine take?
And
No.
you have Lachlan and Brody right now. So Prime and Pulse.
No. It is
Yeah, I
not.
think you.
Why is this not letting me open up?
You should be able to, under attributes, click initiative as well. Jeez,
I'm
what is
clicking
your
the
initiative modifier?
damn initiative. I think I might just be frozen here. Let me see.
Alright, I'll roll for you just to see if it. Oh, sorry. At least you're on there. Can you move your token at all? Or can you open your character sheet?
Yeah, I'm on the character sheet and can move the token.
Okay.
It was just not letting me open the initiative screen.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to start with this. Closest. One of the Clockwork Hunters fires a bolt at Roland and misses. And then he will reload. And then it will move to. Sorry, I'm trying to find their stuff. There it is. And that makes it Lachlan's turn.
Dismount. And then use 2 actions until the construction go and crunch some skulls.
Just so you're aware, I can barely hear you.
Sorry about that. I'm going to use my first action to dismount. I'm going to use 2 actions to command my construct. Have him go crunch skulls. So we're going to target that. And 1 action to move. That's 25 feet. And we've got 1 strike.
Okay.
Miss.
Looks like it misses.
And 1 strike for the second attack.
That'll hit. Exactly.
1 damage.
Alright, he will take. Let me make sure they have no resistances. Took a big chunk out of him. And that was 2 actions, so you have 1 more for yourself?
No, that was all mine because I used
'cause you
1 to
dismounted.
dismount, 2 to
Gotcha.
command, and then he moved the tank to command.
Nice. That makes it Prime's turn.
Alrighty. Prime is going to move to here. And this guy should be flat-footed to me. Because he has not gone yet.
But did you use stealth as your
Stealth,
initiative?
yes.
Okay, then yes.
Why is it not letting me target?
There you go.
All right, got it. Okay. Oops. I will be drawing as I run, of course. And why did it not draw the rapier? I didn't draw the dagger. I clicked on the rapier. Sorry.
You're fine.
Let me sheath the dagger, because that's not the weapon I use. That's my backup.
Whoops, sorry about that.
You're fine.
That's not going to hit anything.
Negative. That will, though.
Well, good.
Some legit damage there, too. Alright, that one's really hurting.
And that will end my turn. Oh, wait. As flat-footed, I should have got the, sneak attack.
Huh.
I don't know why it didn't roll.
How much is that?
What level are we? 1, 2? So
Level
it's
1.
1d6?
Can you roll a d6?
Yep, I can. And that will end my turn.
Alright. Go, Roland.
Okay, trying to figure out where the apex angle is for everything. Okay, I'll move to here, and then I will shoot the one. How do you target again? Just hover over in T.
Yep.
Okay, I will shoot at that one that's near the golem.
Miss.
Okay.
What's with
21
everybody's
actually.
first attack missing?
Right, and I think 2 of them were
Not even a high
12s.
night.
2 were 12s,
So
and one
I'm
was a
gonna.
13.
Okay, so
Second
10
attack?
feet, then shooting, now reloading. So I think I'm done.
Okay. Alright, so those are your 3 actions. Pass turn.
Oh, next turn.
Alright, this one's turn. Let's see. Alright, you see the Clockwork Hunter in front of you just start eyeing you. It's going to. It will gain a +1 on its next attack. And then it will.
Who are you talking to?
This is going to Prime. Sorry, the one that it was against.
Okay, I was like, there's one in front of the golem. Technically, both are in front of me, and then there's one right against Prime.
Exactly hits because of that. And then. That ends its turn. Should make it.
Yes, that's on to
Wallace,
me.
yes.
Alright, I am going
The
to
Lord.
take a step back.
Okay.
Dink.
Realize
And
you have none of your tanks.
then at let's see, I think it was 30 feet. I was pretty sure it was 30 feet.
The spell.
Oops, wrong one. I was looking at the wrong one. Yes. Okay, so 30 feet for Phase Bolt. That's the one I have targeted there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
Attack.
There you go.
Damage! Well, that was useful.
The one more action, I believe.
No, Phase Bolt was 2 action, so that's it for me.
He moved Berlin.
Oh, that's right. All right, that makes it top of the round. And another one appears right in front of Roland. It just starts shaking off. And
They're multiplying.
all right, so this one will target here. And it's going to action there. And it's going to attempt to make an attack. It will hit. Then it will attempt to make another. Oh, no, that was all of its actions. That ends its turn. Lachlan.
All right, I'm gonna have this thing keep pummeling using 2 actions to command.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got good old +6. What is it with that? I'm gonna spend a hero point, make that a hit.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage. It's down.
All right, so that is 1 of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 will be to move that 5 feet, and 3 will be another attack.
Just misses.
It's okay. And then I've got 1 more. I believe. What? Pistol shot, I can take it 1.
That hits. And which one was that? The same one in front of Roland?
Yeah.
The one in the middle?
Yeah, the new one just popped up.
Got it.
All right, and that's it.
Prime, your go. One of them goes down. One of them had tried to attack you, and another one appears next to you.
Now, did that get flanking with Prime?
From your guy, yes.
Yeah.
Your guy got flanking from Prime, and Prime has flanking from it.
If I attack that one, but
If
I'm
you
not
attack
right
that
now.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Right now,
All
I'm
right.
going to try and focus on the one. Take one out.
Good call.
If only I could hit on the first strike. Nah. That's a miss. I will take a hero point on that one.
Okay. Roll damage. And I believe that leaves you with one more action.
And then I will target this other one. And I will use my last action to attack it. And miss.
Yep.
And that'll end my turn.
I think you're the only thing that's attacked it. So it is going to look at your robot. It is going to use target weakness again.
You can just do that.
And that is a crit. Does he have resistance? Does your guy have resistance to damage or something?
No resistance has a ton of immunities.
I wonder why it only took 5. Is it dead? Oh, it's
Oh
on
yeah,
stealth.
that only had 5.
That's what happened. Okay, sorry. I was like, why did it only do 5 damage? And that's its turn. Makes it Roland's turn. Roland? Roland.
Okay, gonna shoot the thing right in front of me.
Okay.
Seems like the best course of action.
Prudent.
Well, maybe I won't. I'll go ahead and use my hair point to make that a hit.
Okay. And roll damage.
Yeah, hang on, I'm trying to make sure I take off the hero point before I forget.
This is your scatter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, right in front of me, I don't know how much damage everybody else is going to take. How the heck do I take damage from it at that range?
The way it's worded is that everybody within 10.
Weird.
And all other creatures within the listed radius around it take 1 point of splash damage for weapon damage die.
Weird, but okay.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
I am not disagreeing with you, that's just the way it works. I believe you
What?
have 2 more actions.
I can live with it. One of the bullets ricochets off its head and pelts me and scratches my arm.
That's fair. It is a hunk of metal.
Okay, I will reload and let's try for a second strike. And roll.
There you go.
Hey.
Roll damage.
Big money, no whammies, and I suck.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm fixing it. Give me a second. Alright. That ends the encounter. And Mike, I did want to let you know I don't have the distribute XP button. So, I'll have to figure out what that is. Each give... Doesn't even say, so I'll have to figure that out later too. Okay. Alright, so as y'all are finishing so I'm assuming you're going to be doing some repair checks to try to get your guy up and going again?
Yes.
Okay. While that's happening, you're going to see somebody crawl out from under one of the tables. They were hidden in a box. And you see a little goblin. She looks around, she starts looking at
Did you
all
say
the...
she was hidden in the box?
Yes, there was a little box under the table that she had crawled into to hide from these things.
Okay.
That's behind just enough stuff that none of my pellets hit it.
Well, she was outside of it. She was over here.
I know it was a joke because that's not typically how a shotgun works.
I get you. Da-da-da-da.
You think I get some kind of bonus using a scatter gun at near point blank range?
She looks around and she goes, "Thank you very much for dealing with those. I don't know where they came from. Definitely don't know that. Y'all can have anything you want from around here, but I please ask that you don't touch my tools."
Would we be able to detect that she's lying about them not knowing where they came from? No siree.
You can. That would be a...
You know what? I'm going to stroll up to this lovely lady. She has piqued my
perception check.
interest.
See, I don't even care about her. I'm just grabbing shit I don't know how to fix my construct.
As you look around...
I don't know crap.
She seems to have no idea where they came from.
So where does
I
she classify her tools in this bundle here?
If you look, I just made a treasure chest appear. That's all the items that you will find scattered around here.
Well, I know, but what is classified as her tools?
Anything that says tools in there or kit.
Okay. So everything but the crowbar and the dented compass.
And
There's
the
also
oil.
some oil. The replacement picks are allowed to be taken as well.
Yay, I will take them.
So what do I need to roll to repair my construct? In Guns and Gears, it looks like it's a medicine or a administrative
Crafting.
aid with crafting. So just straight crafting rolls.
Yes, you'll use crafting instead of medicine for this.
Okay. And do you want blind
You
rolls
took,
or?
just checking real quick, Mike, you're also taking the thief tools or just the replacements?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just the replacements.
Okay, that's why I was
I
checking.
thought it was 2 sets of replacements until I saw the. Okay.
I'm gonna put the. I got it.
You got it? Okay. I'll
Yep.
leave it alone then. I was scrolling down to find it.
So yep, if you can make a crafting check, and the DC will be currently at a. You're looking to stabilize it, so you'll want a 20.
Question.
Yes.
The climbing kit is not tools, right?
She counts it because it's one of the tools she uses to get more scrap and stuff.
Okay.
Yep, that's why I was like, tools or kits.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take the compass. You never know; it might be something useful for later.
Okay. And just drop it into your inventory. And so next round you can make another check. He needs to make a dying check though. So can you make a flat DC 10 check for him? Or he might have a recovery roll. He will recover 1.
It's alright, well, they're being rational. I'm going to be irrational and see if I can't persuade some additional information out of this lovely goblin.
Is there any like 20 mentality where like spend an additional time or not one month round?
I did
Not a-
not hear any of that.
There's a feat you can take that allows you to do that, but it doesn't work for flat checks.
Okay.
Well,
I went ahead and took the
it does,
crowbars.
but it won't ever succeed until much later on. Sorry. Technically, it will eventually. You could ask somebody to assist you if anybody else has crafting as a skill,
I do.
or they could also make a check. And the current DC will be 19 because he did succeed on one of his dying checks.
That's a little weird. But
So
okay.
I'll have Prime make a check at 19, and then we'll have him make another
Can I
recovery check.
assist with that?
You made your check yourself, so for this
Okay.
round, no. And you have to succeed in order for it to matter anyways.
There we go.
But Prime gets it up. Alright, so he is no longer dying. He will just count as wounded. Which doesn't really matter because you can eventually remove it with crafting. So now you're just going to make repair checks.
Wounded doesn't affect him.
What?
He doesn't
Oh,
get
it doesn't.
wounded.
That's right. That's right.
That.
So you will be making your crafting checks now are just going to be for the repair. I gotta find it. Might have to add it to your bar. Okay, you should have a new skill or action called repair. It is not there. Weird.
Your exploration repair.
There you go.
Okay.
And then so now you'll just make it, and each time you make a check and you succeed, he heals back points.
Okay, so you're trying to track and check then?
Yep, make a repair check for that. And Prime, will you be doing the same or no? I believe the DC, it's going to be a, oh, I think it's a 50. It's going to be the same as healing, whatever that is. Is that also? What is? All right. So this will take 10 minutes each check. And what's the healing one, Mike? What's it called?
Medicine, right?
It's called something else. Treat wounds, maybe? Does that sound right?
Oh, the feet or
No, isn't there an action? Treat wounds. Here we go.
Everything. Open up everything.
Here it is. The DC is 15. Yep. So the first check, you don't deal any damage, but you don't heal him. Mike, you heal for plus an additional 10 points per proficient ring and crafting. You heal it for 20.
So
Right?
okay.
Oh no, 10.
Oh,
Plus an additional 10 per proficient ring that you have. Oh, total 20 if you're trained. So it'll heal back to full. Perfect. All right. So now that that's done, I'll go over to this. Monzi, looks at you, Wallace, and you said you had questions. Go for it.
I just wanted to see if I could maybe get your number. I mean, you're a lovely goblin and you're very intelligent here, and I'm loving your work here. I want to know more about you. Just like you obviously don't live here. I mean, are you up like around the corner? I mean, you got a place in the hills or?
Yes. Monzi lives here. This is my workshop, and I am a member of the Nail Gobblers.
Ah, yeah. My family has bred with your family for many generations. I am the thick-headed one. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of obvious with the. Yeah, sorry, you're just so lovely. It's so. So you like actually live here in the workshop? So what's up around the corner then?
There is a flying ship that's crashed, and that's also where the sludge spines live, and the mushrooms, and
Oh, mushrooms, you say? I've had fair experience with mushrooms, cooking, brewing, all sorts of sort of fun stuff. So,
I can
sludge
branch out,
what's?
too.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite potion?
I can make all potions. So she looks at you kind of confused. I'm like, what's the favorite? Because she just likes making stuff, if you can't tell from looking around. And she has offered to craft any first level consumable that y'all want for each of the toolkits you did not take. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 6 in there. So amongst y'all can choose what 6 first level consumables you would like.
Is that right? Well, no bonus for the fancy schmoozing.
She offered to craft this because you were nice to her. and you didn't take her stuff.
It's alright. I'll
Just
accept
each
it.
pick, and we'll go another last two.
What was that?
I was asking them if they want to just each pick one and then agree on the last two.
Now, I say get whatever we need.
Problem is we don't know what we need.
Yeah. That's,
And this was any first level consumable, right?
Any first level consumable. Which means it can be a gadget, it can be a potion, it could be a bomb, it could be oils, it could be poisons, whatever y'all want, as long as it's first level talismans as well.
Also, fun fact, if you double right click on an icon, you'll target it.
Or right click. Yep, that doesn't
Yeah,
work.
double right click.
So I don't know if y'all want to think about that for a bit and look through that, or I can give them to you later in the session if y'all want to think about it. It's up to y'all.
Level 1 consumes.
Does anybody know what they want?
Hello, everyone.
good evening.
Hello, hello, hello.
So
missed
bad
the
news,
action.
mates. Since you weren't here, half the party got wiped.
Fortunately, it was not your half.
Correct. You're safe. We were just rolling up new character sheets.
Yes. Catzilla.
What how'd y'all run into?
A little goblin girl.
And her mechanized attack hounds that no one but me checked to see if she was telling the truth about, and I failed horribly.
And then I tried to get in her pants.
And failed horribly.
However, more seriously, we're not dead. We're talking, hello, Mogi. Could you not stand on the keyboard, please? Thank you, baby.
So she has offered to craft y'all 6 first level consumables of your choice because y'all did not steal from her.
So, I'm looking on Archives of Nethys, and, level 1, it's just common, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm
You
thinking...
can actually do the uncommons too, as long as they're level 1.
Yeah, I just went
Where
to the
does-
crafting thing, click the open inventory browser, and then just typed in level 1 consumables.
Is there something you're looking for?
I was just looking for a list. And I'm just trying to figure out where the level is then.
I can send you what I have.
Are you on the compendium browser?
No idea. Whatever Google sent me to.
Oh, I'm in the game looking through stuff, and I'm not using a Google, whatever. I'm on the tabletop browser thing.
Ah, alright, there we go. Alright, I'm seeing it all, thank you.
First level.
I honestly don't know what any of this is for or good for, and I did not have time to read through it all, so I'll let y'all pick in if you see anything you think you need. And you can make minor healing potions, so that's always a plus.
Healing potions are always good.
Lesser explosive mine as well.
Yeah, so minor healing potion, I see.
Elixir of life, minor.
Is there anything that stabilizes a person? Because we have the potential for death.
Blast boots or not? Oh, that's not a consumable.
Ouch. No.
can't get anything to pop out to be able to get a description of what these things are.
Double clicking on them isn't doing anything. Double click. Click once.
Goggles kind of seem interesting.
Those are not consumables.
They came up under the thing when I typed in consumables.
Yeah, but if you look in the item subcategory column, it's not an other consumable.
I'm in the tabletop.
Under trade it says consumable.
What's the
That's what
item?
I'm saying. I typed into only the clockwork goggles, uncommon. I'm just saying the tabletop filter. I clicked only consumables and they popped up. So
It's because they only work for 10 minutes before they break.
that's lame because they talk about how you have different lenses and everything.
Yeah, it gives you low light vision for 10 minutes, and then they break.
Oh, okay. Well, we're saying like these glasses take on properties of the first thing that hits them and everything. I'm like, oh, it could be useful depending on what's happening.
Well, for my potion vote, I'm just going with healing.
So you did
Alright.
the straight healing, the elixir of life.
So I'm gonna put one of those in here. I'll wait till y'all say all the items. I'll put them in here, and then you can divvy them up in the chest.
Ouch! Ow!
You make every bit of ammunition.
Nope. Juggernaut mutagen. Ooh.
Oh, the formulated sunlight might be helpful for our plant girl in the future. That she can derive nourishment from specially formulated balls of sunlight instead of natural sunlight. And nothing to me is really sticking out besides the healing potion, so it's up to y'all if you want anything else.
No,
Did
no,
somebody
nothing
take the
really
potion out of
jumped.
there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Never mind.
Sorry, thought that's what we were doing there.
I was saying let me put all 6 in there, and then y'all take them. That way I can make sure you got all 6, but it's fine.
Ah,
It's not the end of the world. 5 more.
I mean, if we absolutely need to find another item, I'll take more scattergun rounds or something, but... Yeah, and just more healing potions or whatever, I don't care.
Why does our goblin not want the blast boots?
yeah, blast. But I thought doesn't really strike me as a consumable.
It's only good for one use. But
You
it's
blast
a
off
pretty
and then
cool
put it
use.
Pretty cool ammo.
I'm surprised thieves' tools aren't considered a consumable.
They're
a
only
tool.
if they break. So then it's not really consumable. Like, they don't get used up unless they break.
And I think I have plenty right now. So.
Potential in Potion of Expeditious Retreat.
Yeah, I saw that too.
The shielding salve could also be good.
Yeah, the 40-foot status bonus to all speeds for duration, and ain't nothing gonna break your stride.
You could also take potency crystals. It gives you a single turn of having a +1 striking weapon.
Does everybody know what the striking does? That gives you, it doubles your hit dice for the attack.
Oh, silver
Giving my
tripod
weapons
needs
useless to me.
The silver tripod. This tiny silver facsimile of a weapon tripod is usually attached to the inside of the affixed weapon's barrel. When activated, it creates an invisible construct of magical force that attaches the weapon and automatically stabilizes in any location, even in midair.
Hey Mike, have you seen the cantrip deck?
The what?
The cantrip deck.
Okay.
Not yet.
It contains 24 cards, one of each cantrip in the core rulebook.
Oh, wow.
That casts the cantrip as a first level spell with a DC of 15 and a spell check attack modifier of +5.
You know what
the
that
card
means, right?
cycles.
Casting it as a first level spell means it's heightened.
I think that was second, wasn't it?
No, because it's a cantrip. So if you cast a cantrip at a first level, it's heightened.
Oh, really? Nice.
Heightened is just storing the spell in a slot that's one level higher.
I thought they auto cast, so they're automatically first level spells, and then if you have access to second level, they're automatically cast as second level spells. Because they cast as a
that
first
could
level
be.
spell.
That could be. I may have misread that.
Oh.
I think I'd like the potency crystal.
Okay. I'll put
I have
one of those in there.
I have kind of a clarification question on that.
Sure.
It says you affix it to a weapon, and the trigger is you make an attack with the affixed weapon, but you haven't rolled yet. What does that mean?
That means you've declared you're going to make an attack with a weapon. So, like, I'm going to attack with my rapier. Okay, cool. That is your action. Are you activating the potency crystal? Yes or no? No.
Okay,
Make your
that's
roll.
what I
Yes,
want to know,
make your
whether
roll.
I could attach it and then not activate it until I'm
Yeah,
ready.
you're not required to do it.
Yeah, because I would like to have that on my rapier and use it only when we come into urgent circumstances.
What does it do?
It makes your weapon a +1 striking.
So, I will say technically it's a free action to equip it, so I think the intention is it's not always equipped to your weapon, and you quickly slap it on there, but for all intents and purposes, I don't mind if you equip it ahead of time and you just tell me when you're activating it.
Okay.
I might consider one of those because I'm not seeing it in here, but I'm not seeing a lot of here that I'm like
I
interested
mean,
in.
they're first level, so they're not game. Well, most of them are not game-breaking items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's a scroll of first level spell. I know some people who could have used that. Isn't Find Familiar a first level spell?
Have you beaten the boss yet, Steve? Yeah, it says you are.
Does everybody have their things, selected things in there?
I've only been told one thing. Well, two now.
Okay, sorry, I really gotta have you pause for a second. Brody, I'm getting massive feedback off of your open mic.
From what though? Nothing's even touching the thing.
I'm hearing Mike 3 times.
Oh, it's just because we're right near each other.
Well, either way, the Discord says your mic is basically open 100%, so maybe you can turn down the sensitivity in the options.
-87. I don't know how much further I can go on it.
Maybe go to, then maybe go to push to talk.
Okay. The only issue I have is I have to keep clicking back and forth because the push to talk doesn't work unless Discord's the open tab.
Yeah, we have to get him new headphones. The ones he have don't have a push to talk on them.
Is that any better?
I can still hear somebody in the background.
Yeah, I mean it's still open.
You're probably going to hear him. I can't turn the sensitivity down any lower.
Okay.
It's all right. Well, we'll deal.
Yep.
I mean, it didn't do this last week. I don't know why. It's just all of a sudden uber sensitive.
Anyway, so my continued
You just set
vote
back
for
up?
the extra potions are the what was it? The hasty retreat or expedited retreat.
Okay. Unless I hear anything else, I'm gonna put that in there.
No good with that, and I was thinking
Like I said,
another.
beyond the
Another potency?
yes,
Got it.
this.
Yeah, I'll take a potency crystal as well.
There's 2 potencies in there. I didn't hear which you wanted locked on, I'm sorry.
The other healing potion.
Same thing.
Oh, a healing potion, got it.
Yeah.
So there's 3, that's 4 items now. You have 2 more. One will be the potion of retreating. I'm just trying to find it. And one more item.
Did you get my potency crystal?
2 people have asked for potency crystals, right? Mike and Maeve.
I thought there were 3.
Okay. And I'll put a 3rd one in there. As soon as I find it again.
Reaper, did you choose?
Oh no.
Nothing really seemed interesting enough to me.
Okay. Well, there's the last of the items, so grab what you requested.
How do we do that?
Open your inventory and open the treasure chest that's at the bottom and drag the item into your inventory.
I am trying to drag it, John. It's not dragging. I don't know why.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, because it worked when I dragged the thieves' tools over.
Yeah,
I was saying for when I
Nope, there I got it.
crowbar
It
and
worked.
I
that
just
time.
dragged it in for you.
Oh,
I'll drag it in for Maeve, and then who had the last potency crystal? Well, I'm gonna get it to Roland. And then he can give it away if he
Okay.
wants. Alright. Where would y'all like to go next?
Well, we know a little bit about what's up around the corner.
we're going after Knowles for the goblins, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll ask her if she knows anything about the Knowles.
She had talked about it earlier, but she kind of repeats what the goblins had said the last time, which was that they were encroaching on their territory and they're big and mean, and they're to the north.
Okay, I'll also mention to her that the pool is gone. It's safe to go through there.
She looks at you confused.
The dirty pool, the rust water, whatever the elements called it when we were talking about it.
She doesn't go through that water. She always climbs up along the scrap, so she kind of can.
Never bugged her.
Yeah, exactly. That's where she's kind of confused.
I'll just,
And kind of giving us a
give it
sideways
answer.
glance. That isn't how you came over? I see another
Looks like we
blockage.
may have to go through the ship, guys.
Shiver me timbers.
I also mentioned the crew to be constantly vigilant because we don't know what else might be in here.
Yeah, really. I still haven't
We went
sheathed
to a
my
train
whip.
and we got
All
swarmed
right,
by
I'm
bugs.
gonna have all of
We
y'all
got
stop right up there.
We got attacked.
Mate,
Between
did you
the
want to go with
crates,
them?
we got attacked.
Looks like
Yes.
everybody ran off on you. I'll put you up with them.
Sorry.
You're fine. Alright, I'm gonna have y'all stop there. Because there's a blurb of text. A once magnificent dirigible lies across the pathway through the scrapyard. The words Harpy's Kiss are scrawled in faded black paint along the side. It lies on a pile of scrap metal, leaning slightly starboard, blocking the path leading east to west. On the top deck, an exposed alchemical engine jets from the planks, smoke still rising from the blasted contraption.
Nice.
I want to take a look
Can
at
I
that.
do an engineering check on that?
What I will accept, hold on. I just gotta double check some stuff. Can I have anybody have Alkenstar lore or piloting lore?
I have
I do not.
Alkenstar lore.
Anybody else? If you have either
Nope.
of those, y'all can make a check.
Blind or public?
Blind.
You think me being a budding alchemist, an engineer, and dwarf, I would know something about it.
I mean, could I potentially know anything from being
This is
a
for
former noble?
Nope, this is something specific. So if you had those two, you can make this check. If not, then while y'all are kind of staring at that, and it does look like a crane had knocked it over, and that's why it's laying like this. The goblins had mentioned that they had put it there to block the gnolls. And then as y'all are doing that, y'all see a spirit start coming out of the engine.
Alrighty.
Y'all will get one non-combat turn if you think you have a relevant knowledge or skill about airships or machine spirits or anything else like that. You can let me know, and I'll let you know if you can make a check about it.
Can I do something with crafting, considering I do my construct, a little bit of
I
engineering?
will accept crafting or engineering lore. I will let you know engineering lore will be an easier check.
Anything with diplomacy?
Or cultism?
I will accept not really otherworldly. Let's see.
Occultism or religion for the spirits?
No, this would be more technical.
Okay.
You know, I'll accept either occultism or religion, but it's going to be a harder check. I might give you some information if you get close. So, Lachlan, I will give you a little bit of information. You know that you don't always have to fight spirits. Sometimes you can placate them. Prime, you come to the same conclusion as well. You might be able to placate them without having to fight them. So I'll give you 1 round of actions before, well, technically y'all haven't quite angered it yet. It is looking at you though.
Well, I would share the information with everybody else.
So
Anybody have a
Roland,
good persuasion to try and
hold on,
placate
real
this?
quick. Roland, you know that with a machine spirit, if you can fix whatever's going on with the machine, then you can usually placate them. Also, they may be tied to something important. Usually they die where there's something, so if you can jog their memory about certain stuff as well, they may respond well.
Let's see, perhaps I would know something of the history of the ship or something. Let's see. There's no history, I guess.
Nope, that would be the Alkenstar lore or the piloting lore that I mentioned earlier. If Brody's talking, I can't hear him.
You hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. For some reason, I was like half muted for some. Anyway, I'll mention to the group that they should not attack the ghost, and we should try to talk to it because it might be helpful.
Somebody other than me is gonna have to do the talking. I can do some of the fixing.
Well, you don't know about anything about the fixing. You just know about the ship, and there's a ghost there. I mean, I'll relay the information that if the ghost might want us to help it.
With your engineering check too, based on where the ship is located at, you think that if you got propellers going, it would actually knock the ship out of your way as well. And that's the last thing your engineering check gave you.
Okay, I'll let the group know that A, we shouldn't attack the ghosts because they might be helpful, and B, if we can get the ship propellers moving, we might be able to get through without much trouble.
All right. Y'all have had your round. Combat starts now.
Didn't even get a chance to try and talk to it.
It has not entered combat yet, but we'll be going on a turn-by-turn basis for what y'all are going to do.
Okay, so roll initiative, I take it?
Or you can roll initiative.
I suck.
You son of a bitch, why are you still?
There you go.
Excuse me.
Fucking
Good
damn
roll.
it.
So, first is Mike. Prime.
All right. So
I
I
don't know why
will.
it's saying Mavis first. Hold on.
So they relayed all that information. So I'm gonna say, let me see what I can do about the propellers.
Okay.
And I will start. Whoops. I will grab my character and start.
Hold on. So you would have to use the entrance that's over here that I'm showing you right here. You have to
Okay.
go in there
Okay.
to get into the engine room. So I will open it for you, and you can move your character in.
Collided with the wall, it says.
Where would you like to go? Can you ping?
I don't know. I can't.
Oh,
All I
okay.
see is the ship's hull.
So that's 50 feet that got you in here, and
Right.
you still have another. You need to get to here.
Okay, that's where I'll
So
go.
that'll be your 3 actions. Okay.
Just so you know, I can't see anything other than the hull.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not showing me like I'm inside.
Interesting. Okay. So I'm just gonna put you out here, and I'm just gonna say that you're inside, trying to get to the engine.
Okay. And I will try to start fixing the engines next round.
Wallace.
Right. Helps to unmute myself. Anyway, so I am going to approach the ghosts and try and explain that we are here to help. And yada 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 bullshit, maybe some ass kissing. I don't know shit about engineering, but I'm certainly good with people and ex people. You know what? I'm just using my hero point.
It won't. Even that hero. Engineers and diplomacy. Let me look at something quick. Sorry. So spirits like this don't have. Communication like normal. They're more like. I almost want to say they act on emotion is the best way to describe it.
How convenient, then, because I happen to be a musician, and I can convey the exact same thing that I just said, only through the emotionally moving...
So they don't look for necessarily, like, sentence words that would trigger them. It's more like things that remind them of when they're alive.
Exactly.
So
I'm a musician. I'm going to be...
Right? So can you make a society check? And we're going to see if...
I was going to say he should mention the ship name and such. Or the city.
So, you get the impression that maybe playing music that the ship might have had people playing would help. So you can either make up your own music, you can pick a random song, or you can tell me you're playing something that you would expect to hear on this kind of vessel.
I'll take door number 3.
Got it. Can I have you make a performance check? Perfect. So the way I'm going to count this is you will give the next person who makes a religion check against him or an engineering lore against him a +2 circumstance bonus.
It's alright. Somebody roll good. Because that's all I got.
Alright, you'll pass turn.
I have no initiative bar.
Oh, I'll pass it for you. You can click the combat carousel on the left and it should pop up. It's because there's no enemies in there yet, so.
Ah,
that is
got
your
it.
turn.
Okay, what do I got? Never saw engineering in the list of skills, so that wasn't my set. So
Yeah, it's a lore skill. So all the lore skills you have to specifically choose pretty much.
Okay.
Because there's like hundreds of them.
Oof. Okay. Well, I do have crafting and stuff, so alchemy. So I'll go see if I can help out in the engine room.
Okay. So it would be 30 to 35. You will have, I'm just going to move you. Hold on.
Okay.
You will have one action. It'll take you 2 actions to get there. And so you would have 1 action to try to make a crafting check.
All right. Mm.
And I'm going to treat this like picking a lock where you have to get a number of successes. And that'll be your first success.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I don't know why I said you did it. If you'll pass turn. And that'll make it Lachlan's turn. What would you like to do? Just going to let you know you are muted.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
I will dismount for my first
Mhm.
action. I'll leave my construct where he stands, and then I'm
Mhm.
going to head inside the ship as well.
Okay. So 25. That would be all your actions to get there because of the dismount action. You all three are inside the ship. All right. That'll make it. We pass turn. And Roland, what would you like to do?
I'll try a society check on him just to see if I can glean any more information, I guess.
Okay.
And survey says
Nothing.
I know nothing.
In
Okay.
fact, you're surprised
Well,
that music would even do anything. You find that very weird.
that was a good roll again. Could I?
No,
Could I roll again?
not
Or,
a.
I
You're
don't know
not
if it's a
trained in
penalty.
society to begin with, so.
Okay. Okay. Didn't think so. I just thought I'd give it a shot.
Yep. Would you like to do anything else?
And there was nothing else I could learn from my engineering lore, right? Even with the guy's
You can use
bonus
the
happening?
engineering lore to try to placate him.
Oh, there's that then. Okay.
And I'm giving everybody their
Let's
hero
try it.
point because it's now time.
Okay, I'll do that in just a minute.
You would not succeed.
Jeez Louise.
That is a critical failure.
Oh, so I
So the way
possibly
that
offended him?
No, so the way that works is you cannot make another check this turn.
Okay. Then I will just stay where I am for the moment. And I'll pass turn.
Ouch.
Dog.
Actually, hold on, let me check something.
Oop.
Oh, you're fine. I just gotta look at him. I forgot about your +2. You would actually get a failure with a +2. So if you use a hero point, you would succeed.
Okay, I'll use the hero point then.
All right. So when you succeed, you know exactly how to eject the animated spirit from its mechanical shell. If you yell the people or tell them on the inside, they can spend their next success to do that.
I'll do that then if it's a free action.
It would be your last action for the turn. Because you're
Okay.
directing them
Sorry,
on what they need to do.
Would they be able to hear me inside the ship?
Yeah, they'll be able to understand you.
Okay, then I'll tell them whatever it is.
Okay. And now he will make his initiative roll. All right, we are going to went all the way through
I'm going to
here.
now remute, so we'll step.
Yep. Next round. So Mike.
I will use my engineering lore to try what he said.
All right, so you'll make an crafting check or engineering lore check, your choice.
It's the same number, so.
Okay. Oh, you had both of them. That's cool.
Yep.
That will not succeed. You did not crit
I will
fail.
use my hero point.
Okay. So you succeed, and the spirit leaves. He's still, he will eventually return, but for now he's gone.
Okay. And I would like to do an engineering lore check to try and get these engines working.
Go for it.
John, I would assume they would know that they should not stay in the ship once it's moving.
You
Well,
crit
yeah.
succeeded, so you get 2 successes for that,
All right.
which means you've gotten all 3. You know, if you have one more action, I believe. That was 2.
Yep.
If you hit the button to start the engine, you have about 1 turn to get out of the ship. So you would hit it, then your next turn you have to be out of the ship by the end of your turn.
All right. I will hit the button and yell everybody out.
All right, and then hit next turn. All right, that makes it Wallace. What would you like to do?
Wallace, you're muted if you're talking.
Oops, sorry about that. Anyways, so I was going to, when I heard everybody out, assume something's going down, and I'm just going to randomly cast Forbidding Ward in this general direction. I don't really care who I even hit.
Forbidding Ward has to have a target right? It's also against an enemy.
No,
Yes,
that
he needs a target player, target enemy
Against
to
the
get the
target
bonus from.
enemy's attack. So you have to target an enemy and an ally.
All right. Well, you ruined my plans. I got nothing. I'm hiding under a rock.
Got it.
I'm assuming something bad's going down.
All right. So while Wallace is hiding, that makes it Mafe's turn.
GTFO.
The Agdol's turn. All right. Lachlan.
I want to complete reverse my last turn, then running out of the ship, running back, and
Got it.
regrouping.
You might want to also move back. I was saying move back a bit because once the ship moves, the tower might collapse a little bit.
And that makes it your turn.
I'm just gonna fall back a little bit and still be on the lookout in case anything decides to come our way once we move the ship.
Okay, Prime, this is your turn to get out.
Yep. I don't know how
20
much movement it takes, but
25 will
I'll
get you
go
to
as
there.
far as I can.
So then another 25 will get you to there. And the last
then
25
just-
will get you there.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay. So that will end
Here
combat.
come the engines.
Y'all hear the engines start up. It's like, then you hear this like grinding noise as the propellers start to spin. And the whole thing just flips over and lands on the other side. And then it sputters and stops.
Hooray, no avalanche, we did it!
Oh, darn.
We
I thought
see
there was
a
going to be an epic
campfire,
fanfare.
Nobody around the campfire.
And then it is 9 o'clock, so I'm going to stop it tonight. Yeah, we'll probably want everybody for this stuff coming up too. So let me know when you stop recording.